Maybe that's how we do this video format. Maybe it's going to be more successful if I rewind across the entire thing that what I've done, basically. But the biggest highlights technically being the 150,000 speech. And by accident, I was just like listening to Mr. Beast podcast. Sometimes I can use his material for motivation, right? Mainly, I was running around the place trying to make that feat 20,000 video. Alright, these numbers matter to me. Hitting a milestone means that I've spent a lot of time on a certain platform. What is that? It's a website with feet in it, but that's not why I care about it. And I try to explain it every single time. That magic happens when you combine these two elements together. At least for a image collector or content collector, because women do different type of content, guys. I swear. The biggest highlight, however, is this. And I'm obsessed with this. I played it during Mr. Beast video, and I'll do it again. Soon I will go on another programming adventure trying to make a game. But you can make a game in just a day or even less. And it's just good enough, as a game. It's kind of mind-blowing to me. I even made it so I can shake it upwards. Isn't that crazy? Obviously, that's cheating to me. I want to do the original version. My high score is right now 368. And I will just spend a nightmare amount of time trying to beat it. Maybe 5 rounds, how about that? So I fill up the whole tub of moving blocks and we attempt our journey. Bam. Shit. Should have double-clicked. So if I click here, it will shift a little bit. But the blue one will shift as well, and blue shift is more important than the yellow shift. Bam. Got him. Still got him. Bam. Look at that. Things are falling. And then there's the score bar. Alright, I think I'm heading towards the ending of this. It gets pretty unfortunate. Or based on luck. Because that's just how these games work, man. Wait, oh, no, I fucked it up. I needed to combine the blue ones. So it doesn't just auto-merge. This auto-merge is kind of fine if it happens. But a lot of them you try to avoid. See, what is the auto-merge? So I fill an empty slot, but it also checks if it merges with anything at the same time. I don't even get to see the color. This is 1 day build of a game, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll play more than 1 day of this game, which is proof that you can actually build something that will last longer than a day, but you have to have a solid game development engine, basically. I'm still going deeper. 1 round is all it takes for me to showcase the game. But to beat my high score, yeah, it's not gonna be that easy. I'm not even sure what I'm gonna do with this. All of this is like locked in at this point. It's gonna be over. I will add more superpowers like ability to remove a block for a certain amount of points, a timer potentially, ticking down score. So you are incentivized to do things quicker. It's just a fun side object or side project to explore. You probably get a lot more for matching yellows, because yellow turned into yellow again. That's what it does. So it's probably pretty good. I don't want to do it this way. Ooh. It's kind of ugly, actually. I'm not sure what to do. How to unpack this. Because there's some cool shit that you can do here, but if I mess it up, we're not gonna get much. Yeah, I think I got it. Ooh, this is such a nice accidental puzzle game. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. That's where it's at. Bam, slam. Okie dokie, let's go. Let's go. So the fourth version of Influence Tracker is going to be even crazier. Or a very game heavy. Oh, we kind of unlocked this area almost. It's not too bad. Bam. So we're still like moving around. Like when you first pick up, you wouldn't think that this has so much depth in it, and that you can just dig around like for a very, very long time. Actually, I feel like it's shutting down, and I might have messed it up. And it's over. There's no matching tiles. 170. So let me try a couple of times, maybe. Try and beat the score. What a birthday present. Still best at giving myself presents. That's how it's supposed to be, I imagine. Gotta be the best in that category. Gotta stop people from giving you presents and tell them what they can give you for a present. It's the best job ever you can do. Stop it. What a suicide present. Oh, that's such an NPC suicide. NPCs love that shit, bro. Secret Santa. The ugliest shit invented. Okay. Oh, that was so smart. That's such a smart move. To be able to see that. I see this. We unlock purple. We actually dig deeper now. This is fucking fascinating, bro. being the CEO of this game. Let's go, bro. I am the CEO now. Rip me off. I dare you. And we're fucked at 100? Still not bad. Obviously, you can saw on bigger grids, but I'm trying to like overly focus on one size. I swear, there's so much depth in this game. It just blows my mind. So much stuff happens. And secretly just like, wait, I can do that? I love puzzle games that do crazy shit like this. Alright, we're fucked again. I want one more. Okay, this looks juicy, bro. And you can just slowly chip away these, like, yellow blocks. As long as they connect when you do that. It's amazing. That one looks good. Damn, it's fucking insanely satisfying. I'm still digging, baby. And once I get bored, I just add another game mode that's slightly different. God damn it. What's one more? Drink. Let me fill up my cup, bro. Yeah, it's so crazy. You push things down. So I can control this to go down because I have control over yellow ones. But the way I do it also matters. You know? Everything fucking matters. I am slaying. Is this it? Are we doing it? Yes, we do. I just lost though. There's nothing here. This area is locked already. The only hope I have is to get a blue one, or to get a red and green to just continue. If I get a blue one, I open up center. As you can see, there's 6 colors in total. This represents all of them. I'm fucking studying my game, my craft. Can't stop, man. I'm not gonna get through this. I'm already at the surface. And we're fucked. It's over. Now it's a force to move. I was able to dig this out. Damn, okay. I might dig this out. I just don't know how. Like, this is a tough one. It's when things got locked. Okay, we dig red one. If we dig from the bottom... Holy shit. No! Oh! Oh! I lost it! I lost control over the red. Do you see how fucking exciting this is? Jesus. Madness. Ooh, 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 ooh. What? 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 Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Do I put it? Do I put it in the bottom every time? I don't know. Jesus. Alright, one more game after I finish the video to be motivated to finish the video about feet and Mr. Beat. Best birthday gift ever. Anyways, 7 days of tooth pain. And this is not Max Stats episode. But it's gonna happen soon. To do. I'm still very uncomfortable. But I have one way to pass the time, and is to listen to Haktua podcast on it. No, there's something called feet, and we're just gonna look at it, guys. And then listen to podcast, guys. Shit, that's pretty good. Shitcast. That 50 or half of the time. Yes. It doesn't matter. That part doesn't matter. I'm supposed to be proud of every single checkpoint that I make in this. So I looked at it and I picked Zella, I think. I don't know. Crazy. I don't know what I'm doing right now. So interesting. I'm skipping all the feet things that I checked very recently. I even added the ability to flip the box, but it's not updated yet. Hey, we're in the hey body wholesome picture. Yes, I'm disclaiming the feet plus face equals body, bro. It's crazy. To me, that's the beauty, and I like looking at art. Okay, that's this. No, it's just like female content. That's what it is. Where else are you gonna get it? It's just like music videos and them showing half-naked body, bro. And the feet also can be naked, so it's like very interesting stuff. It's just a good website. And as with every website, there come link points and social media link points that give women. Yes, rewards come. They're extra boosts. How satisfying. Even though they don't make much other type of content. Okay? Fucking images content. Taking pictures of themselves content. It's a very weird one, guys. I've been here before. Or I tried to, until Joe Rogan started yapping about flat Earth and how much flat Earthers are. Funny enough, flat Earth got hit by a meteor strike because we have 24-hour sunlight in Antarctica. Fuck. They're idiots, you know? For some reason. Almost NPC coming. But I want flat Earth. And it's not an idiotic thing, it's just like, for me, it's spiritually engaging. And going into space, into nothingness, I don't think it's very engaging. Or real. I honestly don't know what's going on anymore. We have never actually seen the shape of the Earth yet. It seems fucking flat. The flat Earth is still winning in my brain. The only question is like, how the 24-hour sunlight? And saying flat Earthers should never exist. How come that is possible? They are clearly stupid. It is as stupid as calling people out for not believing in, like, microorganisms. Alright? I don't believe in that. I don't have to believe that. A microscope is not gonna fucking tell me lies. Although it is pretty weird when you not heat up water. Shit. I was not very clear on that one, but the microorganisms, like, they're everywhere, right? Everyone is made out of bacteria and all that shit. I don't have to believe that. But I have to believe that there is energy in the body that allows you to fix itself and heal and have consciousness, and like it does very valid things, and often destroying bacteria is actually damaging your body instead of helping yourself. You're not supposed to just see something moving somewhere with a microscope and you get freaked out. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, basically? Keep it together, okay? Scientists can actually, like, zoom into things and look into things, and it starts to get scarier and scarier because they just get more questions than answers, basically. And at this point, like, just why believe in these microorganisms? You don't have to. You just have to believe in yourself. You know, you got life. Fucking live life instead of fucking zooming in into someone's toes. All kinds of organisms. Crazy. Do I have? No, I don't. It does not help me in life. The same way I don't until it shows up. Yes. Knowing about space does not help me very much. Hello, bitch. Required. It does not help explain why a moon is the same size as the sun, bro. What is that about? For some reason. It ruined my entire video. I think we're gonna start from here. She's kind of. I imagine we should. No, we do not. We do not start from ALMX. Ideas. Shut the fuck up. With Smosh. Just to congratulate him. We do not start from here either. Just to know. Courtney was almost capable. Wait, we just skip? Especially when Smosh is just a no beard. Wait. We just skip Courtney. Like these, I would put, but banning him from showing up until we explore more options. So we'll need to find a podcast, guys. It's not gonna be easy. Oh wait, it's Tucker. No, I already planned this. Yeah, which podcast do I listen to? And then there's Adam Conover. Actually, as much as I hate Adam, actually I hate him quite a bit as well. Fucking ban him out of here. Yeah, like lefties can sometimes accumulate outrage to the point where it's hard to listen to them anymore. And the propaganda starts to like crawl into their content. Lefties can sometimes become fucking vicious. Weird. That's vicious. Lefties just don't control themselves very well. Don't have enough self-control to just like fucking pass on the political fucking barking, basically. To the point where it hurts my ears. Of all the insults I have to hear about someone else, it's like, what the fuck, man? They are anti-vaxxer, they have this other idea that they believe in, and you should hate them for that. And it's the fuck off, man. So, they did the insurrection, bro. Oh, wow. Except it's way less worse than a school shooting, so I guess we still win. You know, it's not a big of fucking sin. Still less of a sin than war. Just What the fuck, man? These leftists just lose their fucking minds. They just try to amplify a fucking piece of rock to a big rock and say, look how big the rock is.
Are there good
Dwayne
podcasts
Johnson, bro.
in this universe? We'll never know. We'll never know. It's
Still not a problem. The bigger the rock, no problem.
starting to fall off, actually. I still respect Adam Conover overall, but we'll see. Everyone is kind of falling off to give a chance to someone else potentially.
Maybe Adam Conover is gonna be like the lefty that gone rogue. Only when Trump wins, he will make vicious content.
You know, I might just type in a podcast and find one.
Like every single thing Trump does is like bad or whatever.
Because I need someone to talk when I'm looking at feet, guys. It's so important.
Feet.
Someone has to be talking right now. Oh shit, 150,000. I'm leveling up too. There you go.
I realized it's my birthday, guys.
Fascinating. There's another layer that I can add. Is Bella and Zendaya, bro.
It failed. I failed, guys.
It's possible to add it.
It's not possible.
There's no laughing. Too addicted to this feet, but like that's the point. It's the point to visit it. The other things like fine Instagram interest is gonna pass Instagram. I think it's gonna pass. We can have this mini event. Actually.
What a battle, bro.
Is Pinterest better than Instagram? There's a chance, guys, that it is already, and it's a big deal. If Pinterest
Pretty much.
I feel like it is better. Like it's crazy to me. So let's find out.
Pretty much. Like so many celebrities are killing off their Instagram profiles. I don't know why they think it's cool, but it makes Instagram lose a lot of points.
You know what Stucker does to me? It's like a very dark podcast. It's always about war
Stucker.
and scary shit. And he's
just like he's Stucker in Russia sometimes.
I have so many scary things that I just went into Russia because I love it. I love being.
Might as well next time go to Australia. Australia's even scarier than Russia.
Being scared all the time. Fucking weirdo something. EMP, yes, of course. It's the regular day in Tucker's world. It's like the end of the
scary movie, bro.
Scenario number 25. Instead of inviting guests into his
he haven't started yet calling out numbers of which podcast he is uploading, but he will start uploading numbers when he's like, yeah, this is the end of the world scenario number 1, end of the world scenario number 2. Then he will enumerate, the scariest shit. Human sacrifice. He loves that shit, bro. He loves it.
Secret.
He loves talking about it.
Which number it is? It's the most important thing. It's like which number, Tucker?
Number, bro.
To do your job. His number is so small that he doesn't want to fucking tell us.
You can't flex number below 100, bro.
Today's guest.
Wait.
Today's guest is one of the biggest.
Today's old guest.
Oh, he's just one of the biggest. Because I am the biggest.
He's an entrepreneur.
That's me right there.
Guru.
Wait, that's me. He's talking about me. Because I'm the guru, right?
And
I fucking hate this. It just stands out way too much. This fucking face bullshit.
YouTube guru, like, Jesus, it's a spiritual thing. You're supposed to be like happy when you do YouTube videos, and I don't think Mr. Beast is happy. He's just kind of on a treadmill. It kind of hides that he's unhappy. That's what will make him satisfied.
That's a lot of work, the Mr. Beast style videos. Ugh. He's just like in a living tornado almost. Or a volcano.
And happy is that he's successfully hidden how much pain he is, basically.
Excitement.
I'm in Spain, guys.
Yeah, Mr. Beast is not YouTube guru and cannot provide you with the formula of what to do in order to get more views. Because this formula is just like, well, you have to dedicate your fucking soul into YouTube and there's nothing else you can do. That's it. That's the whole formula. It's not even that fucking deep. And you have to do capitalistic fucking cheating, basically. Cheating the system of like, which thumbnail will give more views? Oh yeah, which thumbnail people want to click more? Ugh, ugly.
Except it evolved into a degeneracy, bro. This is my Mr. Beast thumb. It looks so good. I just open his mouth a little bit more. Here it is. It's the winning thumbnail. I have tested 100 thumbnails already. This one wins.
Basically, when you're focused on getting as many views as possible, a special number go up moment, everything else that causes you pain, you fucking fight through that as best as you can. You send your troops against it. You recruit tons and tons of people, and if it's still falling apart, it's like you fucking let it go and move on to improve whatever you have captured, Just capturing land is fucking
Being a visionary is kind of cool, but you still have to tell people what to do often enough and compete with them. At the same time, as a CEO, you still compete against your workers. Because your workers can always detach themselves if they have better ideas and make their own YouTube channels. And it's just, the anthill can always set itself on fire with drama, split into other anthills, and Mr. Beast just gets diluted over and over again until nobody cares anymore.
Conquering the YouTube landscape. Again, you will never, ever succeed without, or in the world of capitalism, without taking shit away from other people. So, in a way, Mr. Beast does not take too much, but when he takes, he fucking takes, bro. You know, when the drama happens,
Oh, yeah.
fucking YouTube blackout happens, and everyone talking about Mr. Beast all of a sudden. So, it's a very weird situation we live in. When I come into power on YouTube, we will talk about anyone I give a fuck about. All right, any YouTuber I give a fuck about, and a lot of people would give. It's kind of like a laser spotlight situation where people are gonna be fucking scared on YouTube because I might look at them, and it's gonna be the scariest thing that never happened to them. I will look at them
And review their channels.
and say words out of my mouth called opinion. It's crazy, bro. They might not survive. And I put it in the back. I don't
Like
give a
another-
fuck. I will never watch the Mr. Beast games because I'm not gonna fucking fund Mr. Beast. Get the fuck out of my pockets, little bitch.
Yeah, I mean, review of someone's channel would feel like getting called by Mr. Beast. That's the level that I want to operate at.
Which you
I've never seen
Because like getting money is nothing, but getting a good review is everything. Good or bad review can make or break your channel, and that fucking is crazy to think about. To be
Mr.
honest,
Beast so lean.
he's just reviewing channels. Yeah, but I have big brain behind it. I have opinions. I have built experience, and I can see what's good and what's bad. You know, I survived. I deserve that shit.
Or is it just
Yeah,
me?
when the first
Is he doing the same challenge of trying not to eat for 7 days and then dying? Very likely.
Not only I deserve, but I can fucking make an impact. So we'll see how my channel evolves. Again, everything is blacked out to focus on Mr. Beast, but I will slowly pick up the pace and get my content together as best as I can, you know. It's going to be great. It's going to be that podcast that you tune in and just so you know I have content for you. That's all you need to know. I am here. I have content for you, buddy.
episode of
But he's all
the
like,
show, just like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the most.
no. Obviously, he increased his metabolism, and that's what happened, right? Like, it's just has a physique now.
But this personally, I'm just curious on like
Yeah, Mr. Beast looks quite
what's
different.
gonna happen.
Yeah, that's the most successful trait. It's like curiosity never dies, right? And you just keep accumulating power. Because other people are curious the same way, but you're the one who wants to fucking do it. You're the one with the ideas and the proper vision for how to make things fair and you can be trusted. Because you have done it before, right? It's just things accumulate naturally. Just like all these photos. It's kind of like a birthday party, bro. Like, for sure. It's going to be so fucking loose right now.
Yes,
Where's my
please.
Theo? Theo does not exist, by the way. And he does not have to exist. We will delete Theo.
Enough emotion, or they lack the storytelling, or whatever.
Look how much storytelling that happened. Holy shit, man.
Okay,
Look at the amount of
creepy.
advantage that Instagram has towards Pinterest. It's not going to happen. I tell you that much. It's not going to be 400 points. But goddamn, are we going to
Not today. Not today. But goddamn, bro. We are just a few Instagram deletion episodes away. I should check a bunch of celebrities and see if they have reset their profiles. But it usually happens like one time in a particular moment. They release like a movie, and they go from there. And it would last like 10 years, I would imagine. The profile that they're building, because it would be fucking psychotic to just keep deleting yourself.
We're just tippy-toeing closer and closer. Shitting my pants. I love it. My last video was about John Stossel, right? You don't have to know that guy, but this guy is so fucking keen on not knowing what communism is. And it's just like it's work. Just a bunch of workers making communities and allowing anyone in as long as they just come here to work.
150.
Right? You come here to work, you want to be productive, welcome to YouTube. This is what I will say when I turn YouTube in a community. For a little bit, for this whoever wants it, you know, a vision of that.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what makes a YouTube channel genuinely good, because there's a lot of criteria. There's a history that you need to know of how to not fall into the pitfall of like drama, not to be eaten by that, not to be eating your own sanity, basically. Like Vsauce, I think he kind of destroyed his sanity in a way, and just fell off from making YouTube videos.
You do have to.
So history now tells us what is a good YouTube channel, and how long it lasts and how it looks like, right? People have tried many strategies already, and you can sort of like match these strategies, because new people coming in, they will grab onto something that's already familiar to us, and the success that someone had is what we know even more than the failed strategies. So it's better to like match someone like MatPat, PewDiePie, and all that shit to find a matching successful strategy. With someone like Markiplier or Jacksepticeye, it's a successful strategy, but we don't know the ending of that strategy. And we're closing in onto something like very sinister, I feel like. We'll see, right?
Resubscribe, guys, to start working. Because then I get
Start working,
income
bitches.
shit, and I increase my power level. And I just look at feet. Look at feet because I already have passive income. I don't have to do shit.
I have everything, I just need
Once I have
feet.
real income for the work that I do, things change. My perspective changes on where to spend my money. YouTube money goes somewhere else, bro. First of all, it would go into the public. I would just say how much money I have until people start to get pissed off, you know, and accidentally say where should I spend my money. Watch me, guys. I'll be prepared for anything.
Well, I definitely gonna have plans.
Yeah. So
What?
yeah. So I'm already having like very intense feelings because should I watch it or should I just not fucking spend my money on this weird shit?
Yeah,
People have to pay me now to watch Mr. Beast, apparently.
I mean, like just everything is, you know, 1,000 hotel rooms a night. You know what I mean? If the hotel room is $200, it's $200,000 a night. Just
You got a deal, bro. You got a fucking deal. If you're buying in bulk, you can't get a deal, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
hotel rooms in your.
Is it?
Let's see, American population. 334. Oh yeah, we're about the same. We're at 330. Yeah, so we're
Guys, subscribe to America.
time with America.
Jesus.
Or they're gonna try to twist things or whatever, and it's just gotten crazier. Like people, like I said, follow me or
I don't know how long you can live that
yeah,
life.
it's interesting.
Bro.
Where you've also
Being followed by fans.
gone. You can't go back.
Yeah, you kind of can. Go to Africa and live there. So good.
Yeah.
First of all,
Yeah, you can go back by just like PewDiePie, he went to Japan. So if you increase the level of difficulty of where you live, if you don't live in America, you're not gonna get followers, I tell you that much. That will fall off. Gonna live a much more quiet life. You can build a castle here in Europe, guys. Fucking castle.
Because I've never worn anything like that in my videos. The amount of photos like take go down like crazy. Yeah, so it's like,
If I look like a boy.
and then if I
prize picks.
Shut the fuck up, man. What the hell? What is this?
No, right.
Add Sionites here. Ads.
when I was
I love
when
it.
I was probably 13 or 11, you know, Xbox Live, I just was randomizing the name, and it gave me like the name Mr. V 6000, and so that was
I wanted to make such a fucking joke, bro. A degenerate joke that's just like, I don't have it, but I want to make a joke about him being 11, 13-year-old. I sucked off a snowman or some bullshit like that, bro.
just gonna be
Fuck, get
homeless.
back in there, dude.
Yeah,
Homeless.
Get back in there, bro.
YouTuber. Fucking a loser.
Get back in there. What did you do? What did you do, Mr. Beast, when you were 13-year-olds? Get back in there. Holy shit.
listen to Underground Cave.
My actual birthday is at March 5th, and we're gonna celebrate by releasing Pokia, I hope.
350. We need to.
Even better game than a blocky thing that I did, although it's debatable. 2 months or 1 day, which game is better? It's probably the 1 day thing, actually, because you did it by accident.
Most people probably would have been trying to talk to girls or
Yes,
you know, actually
that'll kill all your time.
Fuck. God damn, I'm killing all my time. What can I possibly do with all these Disney celebrities? Absolutely nothing. They don't want to be on YouTube. That's crazy.
Yeah, girls are useless.
But wait, some people say girls just want to have fun, and fun sometimes is work.
What about that snowman, Mr. Beast? That you did 13 years old.
Maybe girls just want to work.
You'll just be sitting.
Get back in there.
It's like the blackheads on your nose will literally come out on their own, and
Okay, Accutane? What do you mean?
you'll like wake up one day and you'll just stuff like if you squeeze blackheads, they'll just be sitting on top of your nose. It's like basically like that.
A miracle. What the fuck?
Miracle
What the devil food
medication.
was
Huh?
he eating?
Yeah,
Holy shit.
Muscle. It was like pretty depressing how much muscle I lost.
Yeah, you lose it.
Yeah, which I mean is obvious, but that's not what the internet said would
Yeah.
happen. Which I was like, someone needs to like correct this because yeah, it was pretty depressing. So I lost whatever it was, like 13 pounds of fat, 7 pounds of lean mass. But
It's depressing.
The body eats itself. Mm-hmm.
Plenty of people have
Pretty sure I heard that, by the way, that the body will eat itself and will look at muscle as juice. Also, he was semi-fat, so he would lose muscle because his muscle wasn't like trained.
You're basically like you're losing muscle because your muscle constantly burn, and your body just too lazy to restore it at this point. It's like, well, you're not feeding me. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
That's what's going on.
fasting. Is people,
He's talking about Willy Wonka fasting
it
period.
was really fucking just absurd to think that I have all these employees and we're spending all this money, and I just assume like the
I did a little bit of fasting myself, so now I have some experience in there. And yeah, you do get incredibly tired. Because it's exhausting. I'm like, I can't eat food. I want to eat food, but I can't. What do I do? But I'm exhausted. I'm not supposed to do anything. And it's just like your life becomes miserable.
magical YouTube algorithm when I post this video is just gonna give it to 100 million people.
That's the game, boys. It's to pull the string so Mr. B stop thinking about himself all the time. The self-absorption, basically. Can we distract Mr. B?
Yeah, the moment he will not get 100 million views, he will cry.
The real games, the actual games I want to see. That's what 1,000 people fucking doing random tasks.
People every single time. It's just
You're fired.
It's almost like Mr. Beast playing a certain type of game in actuality, and he will retire because he will just be bored. But the game is called When Will You Break YouTube? How much money do you have to put on top of YouTube? Right now it's like 5 million, but he carefully put it on another platform. Fucking Amazon Prime. So let's call it 1.5 million. All right, how much money do I have to just start cracking into YouTube and just like get through and not gonna get enough investment back or engagement back to refund the 2.5 million basically. The way Mr. B started his career, nothing actually changed. It's just like maximum self-reinvestment, fucking maximum shockwave reinvestment strategy, which is fascinating, but that's what it is, you know?
And
it never really
They make
changed.
even more drama for getting fired. Again, I call this out as like an anthill of Mr. Beast. He has to
Mhm.
build an army of people to be able to do all these crazy things and keep accumulating.
A fucking army,
execution.
bro. Holy
Let's
shit.
put it that way. But at some point, people just gonna, not align themselves with feeding the beast anymore.
Feeding the
It's a
beast.
little bit of activity before New Year's in Tinder, man. Fascinating.
happy, like stimulating.
I love
you know,
that
like,
shit.
I just kind of get depressed and like I'm like, why am I alive? What am I doing? You
who
know?
do you get that from? Was one of your folks, you think?
Tinder is not about getting a date, it's slapping a girl in the face. And some women allow you to do that. And that's just what you do.
No, I've just kind of always been like this. My mom hates it because I don't really celebrate wins.
It's the ultimate principle.
He was always crazy about snowman. You know what I mean?
Or sedentary lifestyle that just doesn't fulfill human soul. It's just very natural. In fact, it's unnatural to be an NPC. It's unnatural to be a fucking shady businessman. It's unnatural to be an unlikable politician and all that. You gotta keep on fucking grinding higher level, as high as you can. Just because you can, just because it's worth it. You get all the resources to build yourself back up again, and get rewards for just living life properly. In fact, I hate seeing people who kind of slack back and just like give me a middle finger in terms of just interacting with them. It's fucking crazy. See, it blows my mind when I interact with people like that, and it's just I can always expect that as well. It's just always
Maybe often enough internet does not expect that I will reply, you know, so they can just spit garbage at me.
Looming doom of like whether a woman or a man are gonna get a middle finger eventually. It's gonna be over. Being the
A
fuck off
woman?
I don't respect you.
Woman, give. Ah, yes, nah. Yeah, the world loves giving middle fingers to people. Fuck off. Get out of my life. What the fuck did I do? We didn't do anything yet.
I don't want
I just opened my mouth. What happened?
to have communications with you and our stories over that, but then just rejection rates. Fucking nasty. And it's just it comes from life.
It is crazy the level of rejection the world is just kind of emitting. Absolutely insane. And it's like, that's your first impression. The first impression everyone gives me is rejection. I'm like, bro, I haven't done anything. You shouldn't ban me just yet. Let's hang out a little bit longer,
Lack of effort.
please.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm smart enough to just have my own way of life. And the only thing people can do to mock me is just reject me, basically. Oh, the smart person wanted to interact with me, and I don't actually need to. Wow, a wee wah.
Little rejection
Fuck
like
yeah,
general
dude.
things out of
Fuck
yourself instead of being stale and alienating person. If you move around, if you start moving around, you're gonna make friends, but you're also gonna suck me into a conversation that never supposed to really end. I don't know. It's tough, man. It's fucking tough.
It's the apocalypse, like, everything is still going down, but it's also getting replaced at the same time. In order to avoid apocalypse, you have to, like, buy up a little bit of technology, stay on the front lines of change in the world, and you might actually dodge a few bullets, bro.
I'm gonna tell you something crazy about life. It's the weirdest thing, but life is to be lived. Meaning, you're supposed to.
It is a very important message, but I just want to show you guys. So, apocalypse happens when it's like, oh, we're gonna go down, guys. You don't understand. They declare COVID pandemic or whatever. We're gonna go down as a humanity. But at the same time, a replacement period is happening. It's just most people won't be able to hang on to these strings of new things. Like, where do I put AI in my life? Where do I put certain experiences, and how do I beat inflation? Right, all these questions rise. So you have to, like, hold on to as many strings as possible to slow down the dive into the apocalypse, because it is gonna get even more stupider. Everything stacks. We're still going down. It's just a different phase of going down, a different kind of doomsday feeling that most people have because they're not hanging out or hanging on to strings. But maybe they will hang on to you because you're doing a good job with this. I'm doing a fucking godlike job because I'm fucking aware of it in the first place, of this matrix. And I don't stop. I live as best as I can, you know,
I know
to
it's
the
weird,
max.
But it's not even that. Like, you grow your heart by
I got myself this passive income. I can live, I can do my thing, and I have plenty of things to do. And that's it.
doing things, by allowing yourself to do things, by not giving into insecurities, by defeating all the fucking losers who think they have a grip on you is just fascinating shit, bro. Because even on Tinder, there's a trap girl, apparently, that's kind of hunting me down right now. It's getting weird, bro. My exes are gonna come from the grave
Oh,
and
I've seen
track me down.
the craziest TikTok right after I said these words. Fucking trap Tinder. TikTok video about Tinder, where a dude catfished as a girl and matched with the same guy 3 times. It was
Unless
ridiculous.
you live big enough life to where I can sort of use them as more like billiard balls or whatever, right? Pool balls. Pool balls don't sound. What would I get if I say pool balls? Oh, that's fine. That's pool balls, boys. I can use it as a way to trigger events, maybe, or to go certain places and not feel alone or whatever. I don't know. It is one of those things of like don't care about what other people think because they're losers anyways. But in a way that you don't want to offend them either. Just like somewhat respectful, as long as they respect you. Then you care what they think. If they don't, it's weird though.
Already 45 minutes.
You obviously don't want to
Ian.
occupy. You don't want to rent space for other people in any way. You don't want them to disturb your life. But it's just like basic shit. How you can live faster and faster. Achieving your goals. Your goals are a little bit
Faster.
more heavy than just making spectacular videos. Because that's still just a business model in a way. It doesn't actually breed personality. And Mr. Beast going,
Actually, we're gonna skip a lot of stuff
feeling
here
but-
very soon.
I don't have any personality. And I've lost all my friends.
I'll skip the ending, actually.
It's gonna happen,
Is
boys.
there anything? Always grinding on things and
And losing personality tokens.
I don't know. I think there's some people hardwired like that. And
It is just a principle you click in your head of like, yeah, I need to live life. I need to keep improving myself. Yeah, I will allow myself to do some fucking mistakes. I can't fix everything all at once. You know, there's a priority list. But you fucking grind that priority list. If you grind just one thing in particular, that's where you lack ideas. That's where you lack perspective. But so far, like Mr. Beast has improved in so many ways that people are still scared of him right now. You know, intimidated.
but
In fact, while he was in the middle of drama, he was making better and better videos still, improving quality significantly. Because there's a little downside to Mr. Beast content in a way. And that sort of like went away. There was too much randomness. He was actually fixing that somehow. It's crazy. You know, I see him improve every single step of the way. It's hard to me to believe, actually.
and then he'll just
Yeah. What it means is not to be overly inspired. That will fucking put
As much as he improves, that much he exaggerates. And it gets harder and harder to watch the videos when they're just overly exaggerated in production. Like, they're better quality, but they're also so fucking in your
the
face.
shit out of you. Overly inspired is being obsessed about money, obsessed about getting a certain level of fame or whatever. Life is gonna put you on a very weird direction, on a flow basically state, and you have to respect that flow state. There's no way out of it, bro. If you don't understand that you're improving every single day and that's good enough, you're fucked basically. You're obsessed. You're insane. You're gonna go insane. All it takes is just slight improvement every now and then. That you're not.
That means that the phrase flow state is actually insanely OP. The most powerful thing you will ever hear in your life, potentially. That will help you keep sanity, right? Flow state, where everything happens naturally, you know, but you sort of push yourself. You push yourself faster, better. You push yourself, but everything happens naturally, you know? That is the most beautiful way of living life.
Completely losing
Absolutely.
yourself. That humanity's moving forward. You won't.
And most importantly, break down those insecurities that don't allow you to communicate with people, don't allow you to approach people. In real life, there's risks involved, okay? Not every insecurity you can break. You just keep pushing, though. And one of them gonna break at some point, and you're just gonna fucking celebrate when an insecurity breaks. It's beautiful.
Forward, and you enjoy that process, no matter where you are in life. That's the most successful thing. It's just like taking advantage of the flow. It's almost like being the sun. Imagine being the sun, right? The maximum flow state is being the sun, circling the world
Oh
very
yeah,
high above. If you could be the sun, and you could achieve the maximum flow state,
spiritually,
you
okay.
would be the most successful person in the world. This is how you have to look at it, you know? And no, I don't talk about round Earth model where the Earth is spinning around the sun, but, you know, it sounds like narcissistic to me. But yeah, you're literally circling around a fucking pizza. The humanity's pizza, everyone look up to you. That's the most success you.
Yeah, it's so much easier. Like, this is the world, and you're circling across the world. That's the beauty of flat earthness, bro.
Will ever have, right? But how can you get there? You have to get away from the gravity of things, away from just feeling that all these things are bringing you down, and instead focus on just being the best version of yourself, and then you will alleviate gravity and start, you know, being the sun for everyone you care about. That's another thing that people without a personality cannot do. They cannot really care about anyone. Mr. Beast can put people in their videos, but then he slaps a bunch of black people on a thumbnail. Because Logan Paul is my best friend alongside with KSI, and it just insults every single fucking YouTuber on the planet. Because wow, who would have thought type of behavior, right? Is zero personality, maximum profit. This is a fucking sell soul bullshit that's going on. Even though he talks nice, but like he was never really confronted with anything. You know, he would try and mitigate the damage as much as possible, and that's why he just knows how to avoid like these like fishy topics somehow. That would make him uncomfortable because he wants to just go full speed. He still has a lot of ideas.
No, he's not avoiding fishy topics too much. He actually admits that all he knows what to talk about is himself. And it gets very awkward very
He doesn't
quickly.
have enough hatred to try to stop him.
But that's the narcissism, you know? You can only talk about yourself.
The fact that he's did so many fucking shady things, I mean, like, holy crap. Shit's stacking, bro. Shit's stacking against you, man.
Like schedule and
But he will stop. Every single time he gets slightly fucking burned by his own mistakes, like, he will stop being shady on that front. Like, definitely put up some defenses. But I would say it's still a rocket. It's still something that will run out of fuel. And it's going to be a fucking miserable moment when Mr. Beast realizes he's out of fuel. It's over. There's no way forward anymore.
which is good because it helps me. I just fall into a trap of being reactive. Like, you know, my content, you know, channel needs me to film this. This needs
I
feature.
guess that, but
By the way, what the fuck is this? I would not sit in a room with a fucking picture like that. Get the fuck out of here, bro. That's just Mr. Beast degeneracy. Narcissists just don't care about nothing. They just care about themselves. That's all they think about. So it's easier for them to like walk around podcast to podcast. For me, it would be impossible.
Now, it's not necessarily evil to think only about yourself because you're trying to improve yourself as much as possible. But it gets really cringe at some point.
Impossible, bro. To sit in a room with a person who's fucking interrogating me. Get the fuck out of here. I must be in deep trouble if we're doing that shit right now.
more like
See, like,
Because the only benefit you can get from Mr. Beast is get maybe some cash. But he will make you dance, bro. If you want, you have to dance, baby.
podcast where Mr. Beast is not very
Jesus.
comfortable is where he is in trouble.
It's always the best thing to do in Mr. Beast challenge. Just take the money, bro. Just take money and run, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
And then he's not comfortable. I would be very comfortable trying to get out of trouble, of like trying to learn just enough life lessons of like in that seat, in the hot seat of like, there has to be a way. Like, you all have to help me at the same time. Just be on board.
But don't be that asshole that runs with money and eliminates 100 other people. Okay, that's pretty
There
weird.
has to be a way to like justify my mistakes. For fuck's sake, I don't think I would ever need to be in trouble. Like, do I need to be in trouble? No. So, will I do something shady? I don't think so. Mr. Beast is doing shady things, but even he can be justified to some extent, but I just wouldn't help a person who doesn't want to justify themselves. You have to justify yourself. It's your job, it's your responsibility. If you have fucking fetishes, bro, gotta justify it. I don't even have fetishes. It's just I bumped into other people's fetishes and have been fetishes, bro. The biggest of them all. It just happened to be useful in a particular sense, and maybe that was the idea, you know. Maybe they know what they're doing, magnetizing with this bullshit. It's fascinating. Because probably people would want to put me in trouble as well, the same fucking way, just to realize, shit, this guy cannot lose any drama. Like, this guy's just never gonna lose a single drama. There's nothing we can do. And it's the
I do love that trait of myself, and I will be even more fireproof
scariest thing for
very
drama
soon.
generators, because like, shit, if we cannot defeat him with trauma, how can we defeat him? And it's like, you will only be able to defeat me
I love
by
this.
giving me things, you know, by maybe squeezing the responsibility that I want to take for that particular moment. Who knows, right? Just pure manipulation of just me having things would be the only thing that would defeat me. You know, that's how you defeat a good person. Give them a good life. We'll defeat them. Defeated. That's
defeat.
That's how you defeat a good person. I actually have to write it down. If you want to defeat a good person, give them a good life. You know, and to give a good life, you have to be living a good life, just simulating, just thinking about good.
First of all, why would you want to defeat a good person, by the way? If you give a good person good life, then I'll take it, and I get to live a good life now. Oh, thank you. What took you so long, basically. That's what good people are waiting for. A fucking good life. Such a wonderful insight, isn't it? Is that where the video ends?
And that's
Because we have to end the video.
Because now I care about you. Now I'm like, wow, you also want a good life. I want it too. And we'll just work towards that one goal. To give good life to someone.
Yuri Kari,
It's like once it hits the good
The
person,
fuck?
shit. What do I do with this good life, right? Like, shit. It's such a defeat for me,
Carl.
because I cannot spend
Oh
it
my
for like
God.
stupid reasons. I have to actually work very hard to shed the good life that I have and spread it around. It's still hard work that I have to like figure out how to put myself, and people will still bring back the good life, and it's just going to be a fucking never-ending nonsense, I would say. But a lot of people right now in the mindset of like, okay, everyone is selfish, the only thing that can defeat them is a bunch of drama. And we have to stack that drama against them and prepare better and better.
Yeah, stack drama of all the things that you don't care about, and that what makes you an asshole.
Drama, tornadoes, instead of just fucking Oompa. Yeah, Oompa? This is the least reputation-damaging interview you could possibly have. Fucking Oompa. My god.
Well, we checked that off the list at least. Oompa eliminated.
Oompa, Loompa, doobity-bum. Mr. Beast is awesome. Give me money.
Like most anything I play.
I almost kill myself with the powers that are accumulating, just fucking killing me, bro. Like, every day I'm better version of myself. But obviously the previous version keeps dying and never tells me the true power level. But at the same time, I can fool myself into saying
I want to know where the ending is. Oh, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen soon, guys.
like, every day I'm better version of myself. But obviously the previous version keeps dying and never tells me the true power level. But at the same time, I can fool myself into saying I'm stacking. Everything that I'm doing is, as long as it's good, I mean, I am improving by default. Just my memory is good. To have good memory means that no matter what you do, you're gonna do progress. But when you're starting to get tossed around and feeling uncomfortable, I mean, you gotta ground yourself back down, because that is a memory-wasting behavior, right? To be all over the place. Or being uncomfortable, or both, right? This is why I don't fucking like that picture on the wall. Right? It makes me uncomfortable. Disgusting.
Play over.
Yeah, this is why I'm so paranoid. Like, to waste sanity is also to waste memory. That's what sanity is. Like, you're hanging on to a lot of stuff that you are as a person, and you don't want to just sell yourself to some fucking someone else. You don't want to let them be in charge in any way.
Is that my big speech? As I hit 150,000 influence. It is huge. Just like the number. Just like the
What's the
idea
speech? Tell me the speech
of
wrong.
staying in motion. Just like I said, to become the sun, right? You have to spiral out of control and break down insecurities. Because honestly, you're also going to get in life to break down your insecurities that you didn't quite finish the job, perhaps. You're allowed to do 10 times the damage 5 years later or so, when you have developed some character. You know, you went through some hard times. That's the most beautiful thing, is to rewind back to where you had some problems, and now you're solving those problems, and reminding yourself that you're 10 times more powerful than you were previously. You have the right principles, the right mindset, and the experience accumulated to do things a lot better and faster and more reliably, and you can share it to people. And people will care, or else, you know? Force them to care. Fucking badass. So here it is. The first layer of the cake. Complete.
And the last, because I don't have fucking time. The feed, I try to, like, pull it back down. It was 20,200. I'll come up with one more speech. How about that, right? I'll think about it, come up with it, and we lay it to rest. I got hit 150k. I didn't even pay attention that I'm reaching this milestone. Hearthstone is no longer growing. I kind of stepped aside. It's gonna be a new year, a new me, so to speak, am I right? Watch this number go.
150,000.
Bam! Yeah, so there's many ways of doing things, and extreme focus. It's what Mr. B's doing, and at the same time, stress testing YouTube. But there's definitely better ways where you have greater personality. Personality issues happen when you just, I guess, grind skills for particular direction. And instead of actually having skills all across the board. Obviously, as people are trying to pull Mr. Beast down into like a podcast, or he himself goes into like a gaming area, just every now and then there's a little, or just interacting with rich people, every now and then he gets a little bit of a experience and insight, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like he would be likable. Nor do other YouTubers seem likable. Maybe the best likable feature is advice. To be able to get advice and boost your life and be very thankful in the long term that fucking someone just broke some ice in your life. That's a very powerful personality. It's like you go into, Guru's house. That's me right there. A wise man sits there and just says what you need to hear. And you just fucking get hit by knowledge. You still have to recover from 1 year from brain injury, but it's badass to get advice that really fits your story and not just take more money, take more free money for doing random bullshit. The biggest advice is the correct work. It's putting yourself in the right path and working your ass off and getting all that skills, but at the same time, it's not that simple. What's gonna make you just do it as well? Finding passions that will encourage you to do things that other people are not willing to do. And then you compare who is more productive, right? That's another thing. And you look at Mr. Beast, it's like, are you productive though? Are you actually making progress, or are you just burning a bunch of money for the sake of flashing it in our eyes, spreading ashes across the world? Productivity towards positivity. Every time I make a mistake, it does make me feel bad because you have to scrub it off and fix the mistake. But at the same time, it's like, that's great. That's fine. Great personality does not necessarily have insecurities and great flaws that would make people want to put such people in hot waters and trauma. I don't know. We'll see. It's a deep topic. But this is why people are called NPCs. Just overly focusing on money is the downfall of current way the society works. Right now, TikTok is sort of elevating personalities that will turn into memes. So it's going to be different type of NPCs. Doing the same thing over and over again for the sake of viewership or whatever. It's definitely a vicious cycle of reaching the new limits of personality, defining what it is. Anyways, and finding even better strategies than the best YouTubers ever did. But for me, I don't even need a better strategy. I just need to survive as a YouTuber, even wannabe, while I'm European. I get such a fucking disadvantage in life just by slightly higher difficulty of life. Because the disadvantage is the loneliness. It's the tip of the iceberg and sort of encompasses everything. Everyone's an asshole around me, and it's absolutely abnormal lifestyle in comparison to what most YouTubers go through. It's different. Anyways, let's break that fucking world's record, guys. It's crazy how you have so many choices of how you want to eat this chocolate, but in a way you don't have many choices at all. You just have to position the yellow blocks properly as you're destroying this masterpiece of brown masterpiece. And you still don't want to attack the low control blocks that topple everything. Bam, bam. Ooh. Oh, fuck. Fucked it up. It's kind of crazy how it feels like success is all over the place. It just doesn't want to fall too fast into your arms. It just keeps falling and falling and falling. Success is a progress and a mindset, like a long-term mindset. I guess that's the most successful part about Mr. Beast too. It's just like, well, long-term, I want to make YouTube videos forever. Except he's slowly like withering away of like his actual personality, like is being destroyed. So it's like, who is you now? Is the question. It's always the kicker, you know. You make a wish, and the devil is gonna fucking obliterate your wish, regardless. They will find a way to too, you know. I have to make your wish a miserable nightmare, so you disown it once and for all. But only after getting a bunch of success. Don't forget that. You still deserve to make your dream come true to some extent, just not bathe in it. That was awfully close to the world record, bro. Alright. I need to break that shit. Oh yeah, this is definitely a superpower. Oh, fucking crazy. To put blocks below before gravity settles. Well, not in this case. Not all, is it? There's so many things, but they block the other things. And this is what's happening when you zoom into your body. All these microorganisms, they're actually just little blocks. I'm being sarcastic, but fuck yeah. I feel like it's mental illness settling in into YouTube as well. Maybe that's what's going on. Because I've been through that shit, and now, like, everyone else is gonna have to go through that shit. Maybe, like, loneliness, sort of, like, settling in, people not trusting each other, or not liking each other as much as they would like to. Who knows what's going on, but that's the new metagame, bro. Shit that I had to live through? Maybe. They will have to live through. People who live, I mean, will laugh at, oh, look, it's a schizo person. Or a schizo now. Because fucking karma, bitch. Is the sweetest thing, you know? Disrespect meets karma. Guys, don't be afraid of being schizo and asking for help and all that shit. Yeah, it just accumulates and the gates open and you get tossed as trash out of a country. Right now, everyone is going through a hardship, so they actually gonna go up. But the disrespect will only begin. The storyline that I survived will just repeat itself, which means absolutely nothing to me, but it will. Whoop, I just lost? Is that the least amount of points? Wow. I mean, we can go that direction. This should be the real game of life. Because it ends at some point. Based on the level of strategy that you do. And a little bit of random. A little bit. It's not supposed to be much. Oh yeah, the strategy of like, you don't want this green block to go down because there's nothing to go down to. So click. You actually place a block here that would not be the green block. Now, it's not necessarily the best move, but it's a strategy, right? And I blocked myself, which is fine. Score block. What? How? How is this not turning into a score block? In a way, if your life ends abruptly, you just start a new one. Fuck that shit. Everything is a yellow block strategy. Look at that shit. Honestly, pretty badass. Because you control every single block that appears and you turn them into a yellow block anyways. Yeah. This might do it. This might break the records. I don't have to say it, but pain makes you want to die. And that's the first step into, death. The gravity, which is pain. Ugh. Life is so fucking weird. But only if you try to figure out what it is will you build personality. If you figure out the rules of life. Yeah, this strategy is fucking flawless, almost, I imagine. It's always going to be something. And I don't think I can go infinite by any means. Oh yeah, baby. Let's fucking go. But we're getting so close to infinite. No, I mean the next level is just like sanity strategy. Cause after you get like 1,000 points, it's fucking you're gonna go insane. Fucking Tetris 2.0, boys. The God's game. Also being sarcastic, I don't want this to be fucking go viral or something. It's scary. Although it's about time to replace Tetris with something, so fuck it. Make it go viral. This strategy treats yellow blocks as like a blob that you could connect into by, controlling other blocks. As long as you don't get stuck like I just did. I think it's over, guys. I think it's over. Oh, man. What a tease, bro, on that one. Oh, fuck. I was so close. You think Halloween is scary? Yeah, think about going to Europe. Oh my god. Don't do that. Been there, done that. I don't want it anymore. I don't want to go outside. There's Europe out there. Crazy. What the fuck is this? What? Purple guys here. Jesus. Yeah, technically haters are just like soul hungry losers. That's what it is. Pretty sad. And whatever NPCs say, like, don't feed the trolls, feed the fucking trolls, There's no way out of this. If you want to be building personality, you gotta beat them. Beat it. There's a lot of cheesy strategies, like falling a block strategy of like, if the block falls, you're just gonna click it when it matches. I try to avoid that shit, but you don't have to. I just can't get there. It's too fucking hard. Oh, it touched the score block. Fucking hell. So it resets now. Damn, I'm grinding this shit now. Sandstorm again. Let's go. Yet again, it feels like I can go infinite, even though up to this point I have lost so many times. But I was never getting this like strategy straight up. Just trying to replicate. Fuck yeah, dude, look at this shit. We're getting close to world record, baby. Oh, it's too easy, man. Too easy. Look at this. Yeah, sometimes you give children toys, but don't tell them the way to beat the game, right? But never give them a fucking Rubik's Cube. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Even if you know how to beat Rubik's Cube, you wouldn't know how to beat Rubik's Cube. Still going, baby. Unbeatable. I almost feel pity for myself now. If I ever try this game again. It was such a satisfying breakthrough, Becoming Mr. Beast for a day. Number go up forever. This is why it feels like Mr. Beast does not have a personality when his strategy is so simple in life. Jesus. Alright, we're fucked now. You get into the groove though, like shit gets fast. And then you lose sanity because you have so many points. I might have been able to squeeze more. I achieved my goals, and the video is over. See you guys next time.